It's Around the Horn, presented by Nissan.
2 rounds complete. Here's how they stand. Jay Mariotti has the lead. Page and Blackstone are not far behind. And Bill Plaschke bolted today.
It's out of bounds.
So Dwayne Wade says he's heard his name come up in trade rumors recently, and it's kind of no big deal. Just part of the game. The scuttlebutt is maybe Wade and maybe the Heat's #2 pick to Chicago for a few players and maybe the #1 pick in this upcoming draft. Would you trade Dwayne Wade if you're Miami, KB?
Yeah, I certainly would. I mean, look, this team has been horrible the last couple of years, and the reason has been because Dwayne Wade's only been able to play 51 games due to all these injuries. Remember, the commercial was Dwayne Wade falls down, he gets right back up. Well, now he falls down and get up, Dwayne. Get up, Dwayne. This is a big problem. You trade him up there, you get younger all of a sudden, you get some more players. There are a lot of young, good players in Chicago right now who could fit in with whatever Riley's trying to do down there. And you get a guy in Rose because that's the guy who Riley is really focused on.
Well, let me ask you this, KB. If you're Chicago, would you rather have Dwayne Wade than Rose or the other #1 pick? Beasley?
No, I wouldn't. I would stay in pat if I were Chicago.
I mean, KB, it's counterproductive for Riley, who needs to win right now, to go get Rose and not have Wade to match with them. The whole idea down there is to play them together. Tony, they're laughing at this in Miami in the media. This morning on the radio in Chicago, Wade knocked it down and laughed at it. That is not going to happen. Now, more likely, maybe a Sean Marion deal. Maybe the Bulls would be interested in acquiring Marion and having a front line with Deng in the front line and Marion, and then taking Beasley with the #2 pick. That way, Riley gets his Derrick Rose. The Bulls get their Beasley and have a front line fortified. That makes more sense than D-Wade leaving Miami, KB.
Well, first of all, KB, shut up. And Mariotti, I'm glad you're not the general manager of the Chicago Bulls.
I should be,
I will
actually
make the trade for Wade. I don't make it for Marion. Marion's a free agent. If you want to go sign him, sign him. For the Miami Heat, you don't do this. You want Derrick Rose because you have Dwayne Wade. You want them to play together. If you trade Dwayne Wade, then you got to go out and find another great shooting guard. I think it makes no sense for either team. I think you stick with what you got. If Miami does make the deal, at least they could go out and get Mayo, I suppose, as long as they don't give up Wade. But you runner-up prizes Beasley, and as we've talked about all year long, that's not a bad second-place prize.
Marion would be a sign and trade. #2, reality, the Bulls do need a coach before they can do any of this, and I don't know where that coach is.
Where are we along on that Collins to coach the Bulls?
We're not there yet because Jerry Reinsdorf likes to plod, as you saw with the Mike D'Antoni thing. That could be another 3 or 4 days for all we know.
So you can't possibly expect the Bulls to make a trade before they get a coach.
They're capable of anything, really.
All right, bottom line, do you think they're going to make a trade? Do you think they're going to trade the #1 pick?
No, they will keep Derrick Rose, and Doug Collins hopefully will be their coach within the next century.
Okay, thank you. Good. For that, we say goodbye to Woody Page. Any last words, Woodrow?
Yes, this show is over. Just say goodbye.
All right. Showdown is next. Mariotti and Blackstone. 2 men enter. 1 man wins.
We're just getting started,
That's
KB.
simple.
This show's starting.
Straight ahead, T.O., Pac-Man, and Tiger.